Howdy Embers, and welcome back to the corner. My name is Heron, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD Hero Mode! Hylian Crest is awesome looking. In the last episode, we finished up the Linear mining facility, and, well, we saw Zelda go through the Gate of Time. And unfortunately, looks like Impa has sealed their way. Sealed them off from wherever they are, so where to go next? That is the question. We are instructed from Impa to go back to the sealed temple, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. And cutscene. There it is.
Oh, rough landing. I think I might have broke something.
Hey, Heron, seriously. Didn't anyone ever teach you how to land without crat?
Whoa!
Birds? Tiny birds? What are they? And what is that thing? Sorry, I forgot the voice I gave Groose. What? How? Why? What? Where am I? What's going on? Ever since Zelda vanished, you've been zipping in and out of town and all in a hurry. So I figured I'd tell you, you might lead me to Zelda. But this is so wild. Seriously, what is that over there? And what's with all these trees? There are so many. Just give it to me straight. I can take it. Where are we? Is Zelda here? What's the deal with this place? If there's supposed to be nothing below the clouds, what's all this? Whoa. You're kind of imploding my mind right now. But I think I get what you're saying. If I've got this right, Zelda's down here somewhere and she's okay. She's okay. Oh wow, that's so great. Duh. Hearing that is such a huge weight off my mind. You know, Heron, it's sort of all right down here. Sort of all right down here. This place needs a name. Yeah, a name fitting for this rugged, adventurous wilderness. From now on, we'll call it GROOSE-ALANCHE. So let me see if I've got this right. The old lady living in the temple down the road here knows where Zelda is? I see you. Right, Heron. Thanks for getting me here. You've done a great job. You've done a good job. You can head home. Big Groose will handle the search for Zelda from here. Yep, I'll track her down, save her, and then give her a lift back to Skyloft. Duh. Then when we get back, I'll ask her if she wants to make our whole going out thing official, and then the two of us will get some quality time together. Anyway, the point is, your work here is done. I got it covered from here. Now, it's off to find the old lady who you were talking about. I can read, I promise. Catch you later, Heron. Huh? You gotta be kidding me, Granny. You're messing with me. Say it again. I dare you. I only speak the truth. You are not the one who will save her. The spirit maiden, your Zelda, can only be saved by another. It has been his fate to do this thing, and in doing so, save us, as it was decided long before you were brought crying into this world. Shut it, Granny! You obviously don't know me well, because if you did, you know that if anyone's gonna save Zelda, it's Groose. How could it not be me? Plus, if it ain't me, why would I even be here? Pfft. If I'm not up to the job of being the hero, just who is? Huh? Oh, now I get you. Hey, Granny here has been trying to tell me that you're gonna be the big hero who rescues Zelda. What a joke! Look, all I've heard so far is a bunch of babbling about destiny, but that's a load of garbage. I know you, and you're no hero, shrimp. Whoa! Two contrasting forms of dialogue there. Greetings, Heron. Were you able to catch up with Zelda? Ah, I see, so the Guardian was there as well, was she? The one you saw by Zelda's side is known as Impa. She's a being sent forth by the goddess to aid Zelda in her quest. The two have traveled somewhere in order to accomplish the task Destiny has set before them. However, now that Impa has destroyed the gate they used, there is only one way left to find them. You must make use of the harp given to you by Zelda. Tell me, Heron, have you attempted to play the harp that you received? My sense is that you have not yet familiarized yourself with it. That's another thing. Zelda, for some reason, gave us a harp. Very well. I shall teach you how to play it. Listen well and do as I say. First, press X to ready your harp. And now we'll strum. Now for your next lesson. Focus and play in time with the pulse of the circle of light. When your timing is right, I shall join my voice to your harp. Listen well, for the song I sing will be of great help to you in your journey. Learn the Ballad of the Goddess. It's a mysterious melody that has been passed down from ancient times. The harp you hold is known as the Goddess's harp. It is a divine instrument of the goddess who once watched over this land. The divine instrument of the goddess. The melodies it brings to life have the power to produce a variety of strange and otherworldly effects. The great slab standing before you is known as a Gate of Time. It is the last of its kind in existence, the only portal binding our world to the one where Zelda now resides. If you manage to open the gate and pass through it, you will likely end up in the same place as Zelda, but you will need to endure many hardships and put yourself in great danger to awaken the gate from its dormant state. Though your journey will put you in harm's way, Heron, you must endure. It is your fate as the chosen hero of the goddess. It's shaking. I fear the seal has been broken. I expected this would react to your summoning the gate, but I never imagined the seal would break so quickly. Heron, there will be time to explain later. Right now, you must hurry to the bottom of the pit outside, where the mysterious voice was calling to us back when we first arrived. So let's go check that thing out. Here we go. Whoa, what's with all the shaking? The whole ground is heaving. I thought it was supposed to be solid down here. Go quickly, Heron. Check on the ceiling spike at the center of the pit. There is nothing natural about these tremors. That monster could free itself at any moment. Approach the pit with caution. Very well. Meet the Imprisoned. I knew it, the seal has given way. I'll explain later, but now is the time for action. We must keep that beast from escaping that pit. It must not reach the temple. Alrighty, from right off the bat, there are two ways of fighting this thing. You can either hit its toes and make it fall down like that, or the much preferred method of doing this, skydiving. On the left-hand side of the screen, you can see how far away the Imprisoned is from the temple. So that's kind of your timer to indicate how much time you've got left for this fight. So let's go ahead and land on its head and bash the spike into the ground. Now, it's gonna go do things. So we'll go ahead and do the same thing we did. Now it's gonna skip a bunch. Stop over here. And, whoops. Mistimed it. Oh well. I don't know where I landed. Oh, that's where I landed. Okay, well, I guess we'll just do this again. Whee! Line it up properly this time. Come on. There we go. Slash, boom, pow. Whee! This time, we'll be patient, I suppose. It's just about there. Don't have a whole lot of time here. Not a whole lot of time to lose. Here we go. One, two, and third time's the charm. Kaboom. Now, Heron. Strike the ceiling spike with a skyward strike and restore the seal. Quickly. Restore. Restore. Restore the seal. Missed. I missed. I didn't fire it that time. There we go. We win. Upside down triangle, huh? And we have strengthened the seal. Oh. Nice going, Heron. Though the Imprisoned had only just begun to awake and break its bonds, I'm impressed you were able to restore the seal, keeping it captive. Unfortunately, you have only succeeded in buying us a little more time in which to act. The behemoth you beat back into the confinement is a horror of unspeakable power. Excuse me. Judging by what I saw, I would not be surprised if the seal gave way again soon. So you are left with precious little time to complete the task with which you have been entrusted. Return to the sealed temple, Heron. There is much to discuss. As you can see, the gate is nothing more than a slab of cold stone for now. It is sleeping. Rousing it from its slumber would require great power. Yes, I believe a shot of the holy light from your Skyward strike might just do it. Ah, sorry to disappoint you, boy. But for now, your sword lacks the power necessary to awaken the gate. First, you and your sword must grow together. Barren Woods, Elven Volcano, and Lanayru Desert. The sacred flame is hidden somewhere in each of these lands. Seek them out and purify your sword in their heat. Only after your blade has been tempered by these 3 fires will it be fully imbued with the great power for which you search. Clues to finding the sacred flames have been woven into the lyrics of a song precious to your people, the Ballad of the Goddess. These clues are your best hope of finding your way to the flames. Return to Skyloft. Somewhere on your island is one whose knowledge of this old song will point you in the right direction. I hate even saying this, but I guess you got it all figured out, Granny. Me, well, there's nothing I can do to help Zelda. I'm useless. Ah, you sell yourself short, my friend. You'll see in time that you have your own role to play in all of this. Aaron, go now. Trust in fate to guide your feet. Your mission depends on it, as does Zelda's fate. Whoa, onwards we row. Great Goron, I found some. Look, those butterflies that respond to beautiful tones are swarming all over this place. This has to be the right spot. Oh, this could be a problem. I cannot carry a tune. I could not create beautiful tones if wild animals threaten to roll me down a hill. What can we do? Well, first things first. Blessed butterflies. And harp. Boing. That is it! One of the talking statues the ancient text spoke of. There is just no mistaking it. Ornamental skull! Butterflies tend to gather around gossip stones like myself. If you find a spot swarming with butterflies, play a tune of great beauty and a gossip stone might just pop out of the ground with a boing. It's just like the old texts say, buddy. It appears with the boing and spoke in some strange tongue. This is a major leap forward in my study of the talking statues. Next up, there's goddess walls. I've got an inkling I will not have to look very far for those either, and I mean to find one, no matter what. So yeah, each individual goddess statue or gossip stone actually gives you a hint in something in the game. But funnily enough, you blow it up. It explodes. And another one spawns. Why that's a thing, I couldn't tell you. Anyway, let's see if we can get ourselves some birds. We still don't have any regular feathers after all. Booyah! Got 2. Like 2 more items to find left. Awesome. Oh, you're here just in time. Just in time for another job, that is. Your next job is to help pick the pumpkins, and I don't want to hear any moaning or complaining. Fine. This should be an easy one for you. Kina spends her afternoons picking pumpkins in the patch outdoors. Carry those to the storage shed. Kina can give you the details. Oh, you can only work on the patch during the day. There's no telling what will happen under the night sky. Yes, sir. your next job has been decided. Looks like you'll be helping with the pumpkin harvest. What a relief. Do you have any idea how heavy those pumpkins are? Oh yeah. Oh yeah? You think this is gonna be a piece of pumpkin cake, do you? Let's make this interesting. How about you carry 5 pumpkins at once? You better take it slow, or you'll risk dropping them. Let's get out there and haul those pumpkins. Let's do this thing. Alrighty. We're gonna go over to the storage shed, which is hanging out over there. The trick to carrying several pumpkins at once is to walk slowly. Start to lean right, move right. Start to lean left, move left. Take your time and keep your balance. But if you panic and start to rush, well, you're going to drop them. So good luck. Alrighty. Go left, then right, then left. Then we'll go right, go left, we'll go right, go right, we'll go left, we'll go right. Let the wind to do its thing. Hang out here for just a second. Go right, go left, go right, go left, go left, go left. Can't go left. I made it. I win.
Whoa!
Ah! Bum, 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 ba-dum. Oh, it's you. What should I have you work on next? Oh yeah, what's that strange looking instrument you have there? Ah, yes. You might be surprised to hear that Kina is actually quite the singer. It wasn't that long ago that she would sing for our customers, but she had to stop because her partner quit. Think you'd be willing to do a quick duet with Kina? Yeah, of course. Great, that's what I wanted to hear, but make sure you put your heart into it. I won't stand for anything but your best. Customers will start waving their arms as Kina sings her song, so you can just follow them if you need a guide to the rhythm you should be playing. Pick a customer whose movements are easy for you to follow and strum with them to stay on the right tempo. Don't worry about the direction of your strumming. Just make sure you're not playing too fast or too slow. And use nice, big, sweepy motions to strum. If the customer stops moving, it's your chance to freestyle a little bit and play however you like. It's all about playing into the rhythm. Got it? Sounds good. All right then. Hey, Kina! Yes, Father, what is it? This kid is going to accompany you while you sing. Now how about letting your pops hear that beautiful voice of yours, eh? Of course, let's do it, kid. I guess you could call that playing. Sort of. To tell the truth, I found your performance a little lacking. Ah. With this, I say we're even. You don't have to work for me anymore. Great job. You know, I'm going to buy a new chandelier to replace the old one. It really fancied up the place. Considering all the hard work you put in around here, I feel like I should give you a little something. Take this. And we get another piece of heart, which brings us to 11. Maybe you can swing by later, yep, as a customer next time. Sounds great. Yeah, unfortunately, the, it's not exactly super easy on the Switch version, the HD version of Skyward Sword, to do that little mini game properly. But it is still fun, and yeah, it's basically just a rhythm game. But yeah, you really don't have to be too on rhythm. Do it. Just keep doing it and you'll get it eventually, like I showed you. Anyway, back to Skyloft. But yeah, we are officially done with Pum's, well, debt, I suppose. Would be one way to phrase it. Let's go talk to Headmaster Gapora and see what we can find out about Ballad of the Goddess. Correctly, his office is on the 2nd floor of the Knight Academy. You're back, Heron. Good to see you're still in one piece. So how's it going down there? Are you any closer to finding my Zelda? I see. My dear Zelda, things must be terribly trying for her down there. And it can't be easy for you now either, can it? What? You want to know about the lyrics to the song Zelda sang on the day of the wing ceremony? You know, I'm not much of a singer. Just the lyrics. You just want the lyrics? Oh, what a relief. You really put me on the spot there for a moment. I believe the lyrics go something like this. O youth, guided by the servant of the goddess, unite earth and sky, and bring light to the land. That's the first part, but as I recall, there's a second verse of the song. O youth, show the 2 whirling sails the way to the light tower, and before you a path shall open, and a heavenly song you shall hear. I believe that's the whole thing. The light tower mentioned in the song is a real place. I'm sure you've seen the tower in the plaza. I don't know a thing about 2 whirling sails, though. Sounds like the song is just suggesting that if one shows these whirling sails the way to the tower, something will happen. But you know. But how do you know? How do you go about doing that? And what does it mean? 2 whirling sails, 2 whirling sails, huh? Well, whirl is another word for spin. And sail, it's not really much of a sail, but could consider pinwheel, just sail in the wind. Just not really gonna go anywhere. But as you can see, we got some pinwheels over here. And what looks to be a windmill. Let's go ahead and use our gust ballast, shall we? All you gotta do is line it up right with the stone there. It will turn up like that. Looks like there's another one up there. Uh-oh. There's no pinwheel on it. Oh, Dakamar. Thank you so much for tracking down Kukiel, Heron. It's such a gorgeous day, too. On a day like this, there's nothing I'd love more than to head over to Lumpy Pumpkin for a sip of soup. But of course, my wife asked me to fix the cupboard, so I'm not going anywhere. Sigh. Story of my life. What's up, Heron? So you curious about that windmill, huh? Pretty smart design, I gotta say. See, you can turn the windmill so that it can always catch the wind, no matter which way it's blowing. But, well, there used to be this little propeller attached to the windmill, so that you could turn it. That thing flew off ages ago. It must have dropped down off the edge down beneath the clouds. The windmill has been uselessly sitting there ever since. I highly suggest you retrieve the windmill propeller from the land below to reorient the windmill. You want to know if I could fix the windmill if you brought back the propeller? Well, if I had the propeller, I could probably rig something together to get it back on there. Sure. But how would you even go looking for the propeller in the first place? Once something falls through the clouds, it's gone for good. Hang on. Come to think of it, Gondo at the scrap shop told me that someone in his family once used a flying robot to haul junk back beneath the clouds. Or we're talking about a tale that's been passed down over a lot of years, so I wouldn't put much stock in it. So, if you didn't catch any, or if you didn't get any ancient flowers from this point on, I highly suggest you go back and get them, because we are going to need at least one for this next part of the story progression. So let's head on over to Gondo, the bazaar. Hey, kid, what's up? You look like you need to get something off your chest. I think I know what it is. You've got a favor to ask me, right? Yes. Huh? It's about this old robot my grandpa used to tinker around with. You probably just came here to make fun of the crazy junk guy for believing in his grandpa's stupid stories, right? Well, get in line. I've heard it before. Wait, that's not why you're here? You say you need to pick something up from below the clouds with this robot? Do you know what that means? That means you believe in my grandpa's stories too, don't you? Well, I'm happy to hear that someone else believes me, but I don't think I can help you. You see, my grandpa's old robot, what's it called again? Oh, hey, that's right, I remember. His name is Scrapper. He may not be much to look at these days, but he was an amazing robot once. When you call him, he would go anywhere and haul anything. Sadly, as you can see now, he's just another busted old hunk of junk. But old Gramps did tell me this. You can get him working again with the extract from an ancient flower. It's like oil to this guy. I've never even heard of, much less seen anything like it. I'll take one of mine. What? You have one? And you're kidding? Are you kidding me? That's amazing! So this is an ancient flower. I feel some slick, oily stuff coming out of its stem. Great! With this we can fix Scrapper. Wait right here. I'll have him up and running in no time. Phew! There you go. Apparently with a screwdriver he can paint. Thank you, Zert. I've got a full tank of energy and I'm ready to carry anything. Huh? Who's this green-clad individual of small stature? Whoa, it talked! Can you believe that? I guess it really did fix him. This kid gave me the materials I need to fix you. Go on. Say thank you. Are you sure it was him? Well then, I extend my reluctant thanks to you in a gesture of obligatory gratitude. Shrunk. Hey, now, watch it. That's no way to talk to someone who just saved your life. Anyway, this kid wants you to haul some stuff around, and you're going to help him. This individual may have restored my operations, but I am not inclined to offer assistance. Serving children is very low in my task priority. Master Heron, materials from the windmill have yielded a signal that may help search for you may search for with your dowsing ability. Use it to locate the fallen propeller. However, it will not be possible to carry the item in your pouch and return to the sky. Who are you, Zivoosh? Your name is Fives. Should I call you Mistress Vi? Are you looking for something, Mrs. Vi? I understand, Root. As your request, I will carry anything, regardless of weight or destinations. Master, you now have the means to bring the propeller back to Skyloft. You may immediately begin your search for the windmill propeller. Master Shortpants, I offer assistance. I can now detect Mistress Fi's through thought waves. Should you need me, ask Mistress Fi to call me, and I will arrive with haste. Bzz. So how do you plan to recover all the stuff that fell beneath the clouds? You know, you could always ask the fortune teller over there. I know he's kind of goofy looking, but when it comes to finding things, he's always right on the money. So if you didn't see where we saw the propeller last time, as I said, your hint system is kind of over here. But we know exactly where we're going. Alrighty. So if you remember, I pointed it out last time, but if we pop over to the right of the temple, it's hanging out right over here. And just so you know that I'm not making this up, propeller, this is the one we need. This is the windmill propeller you were searching for. It is now possible to retrieve this using the robot whose services we have enlisted. Would you like me to call the robot? Yes, please. I will send word to the robot using telepathic transmission, Master. Mr. Spy, I hope you weren't waiting for long. So, you want me to carry this? Hey, Master Shortpants, you're in my way here, sir. I said get out of the way, Vert. I'll be waiting for you up in the sky, so don't take too long, Vert. Master, I suggest that we also return to the sky and collect the propeller as soon as possible. And we will do just that. Upsy-gozy. Yep, and you can see Scrapper just kind of like hangs out with us whenever he's hauling something, which is kind of fun. Automatic transportation. And here he comes. Here's that windmill propeller. If you need me, clang. Feel free to call. For Mitchell's Spy, I will travel to any destination. Whoa, isn't that the beat-up old robot from Gondo's place? Wait just a second. Is that... It is! It's the windmill propeller! That thing was supposed to have fallen down below the clouds, and you're saying the whole story handed down through Gondo's family was actually true? Somehow I get the feeling this is all some elaborate prank, but I guess I'll try to fix this thing. This goes in here, and I just crank that a few clicks. Phew! That ought to do it. If you can find some way to spin the propeller, you can probably turn the windmill around.
Hey!
Honey! Honey! Oh no! I think I might have promised my wife I'd fix my... I'd fixed our cupboard. I swear that woman's always looking for somebody. See you around, Heron. Have a good one, Jackamar. Gas bellows! And now we wait patiently. Because we can hang out and just kind of enjoy the Skyloft music. Same thing as last time, just spin it until it lines up with the bottom stone. And yeah, there we go. There she blows. Before I do anything. Hey, Aaron, my sister made it home safely. Thank goodness. I was so worried about here. Thank you so much for your help, Aaron. Go and grab another 5 gratitude crystals. Bring us up to 28. And we'll keep on moving forward. Climb, 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 climb. Master, there's a high probability that this beam of light will lead us to clues as to whereabouts of the three flames. I recommend that you investigate what lies at the end of this beam of light. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. In the next episode, we'll pop on over and do exactly what Fi said, figuring out what's up with the beam of light over here, because we have just gained access to the Thunderhead. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and deuces.